Hi guys, hope you all had a good Christmas. Mine was quite nice and quiet actually. Not the usual Christmas where we get the whole family together and it ends up being chaos. So I'm quite thankful it's a quiet Christmas. Anyway, so hope yours was good. It's New Year's Eve, so I was gonna do a New Year's video, but then it's also meant to be monthly review. Yeah, monthly film review video. So I've decided to stick with the schedule and go for a monthly film review. Brenda's not here with me again, but she'll be with me next month. You know, things should start settling back down now. Christmas period's over, schedules can get a bit more clear. We can work together a bit more on some videos, hopefully. But yeah, we never know. But anyway, we actually went to watch a film the other day on Thursday. This would be on the Sunday, New Year's Eve, so yeah, it was on the Thursday. And we went to watch The Greatest Showman. I actually remember the name of it properly this time. I thought ages I've been calling it The Greatest Showman on Earth when that's not the name of the film. And it was actually an interesting, it was a very good film, I thought. I didn't expect it to be a musical, so there was much more singing than I expected, and more singing than I would have liked, actually. I mean, I do enjoy a musical, but it felt like they were just bursting out into song for no reason whatsoever. And it kind of ruined it a little bit for me. You know, when somebody goes and sits next to someone, then suddenly they both start singing, that's a bit unnecessary, even from musical standards, I reckon. But like I said, it was a good film. If you don't know what it's a story of, what's his name, P.T. Barnum, who is the legendary person who invented show business, the greatest showman on earth, supposedly. And the freak show circus that he built. I say built, sort of put together. And so it's the story of that, and you get the bearded woman, you get the Siamese twins. Trying to think what else there was. Most of it was focused around the bearded lady, I will admit, and the black couple who were Japanese artists, which by today's standards there is nothing, but back when it was set, which I think is late Victorian era, so you know, sort of late 1800s, early 1900s. Yeah, segregation was still a massive thing over in America, and yeah, so seeing black people perform was against the norm and would cause outrage. And P.T. Barnum's circus did. It caused outrage because it was displaying black people. It was displaying sort of these freaks, as society would put it at the time. And so it's, despite it being a musical, it's like it's a political commentary. It shows you the feelings of the time, the attitudes of the time. P.T. Barnum pulled them all together, created this show, and it's quite touching as at the end where P.T. Barnum sort of chasing the high life, chasing the money in the show business, forgets about these people and starts pushing them to one side and try to hide them. And without spoiling too much, eventually he sees the error of his ways, and they come and tell him he created a family. He pulled them all together, created a family, gave them a home, gave them something they would have normally had, and it's quite touching. But it takes the whole film of him pulling them together, growing into a successful showman, and then chasing even more to realise that. But I do like my political commentary films, actually. In fact, me and Brenda are going next month to see The Darkest Hour, which is about Winston Churchill. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be quite interesting. But yeah, I don't really know what else I could say about The Greatest Showman. It was a really good film. There were moments that had me hooked. For the most part, I was a bit It's okay, but you know, it's not really nothing great. But I would say it's still worth watching, especially if you do like musicals. Yeah. It had Hugh Jackman as the leading role. I like Hugh Jackman, and it had Zac Efron as like the secondary lead. Not really a big fan of Zac Efron, but I will admit he played the part in this film very well. Compared to roles that I've seen him in, which admittedly hasn't been for some years, so I try to avoid Zac Efron. He's matured. He's becoming a fine actor now, so that's good. I'm not sure how accurate as well the film is to real life, but they got the names of the acts correct. Like the Siamese twins are actually called Chang and Eng, which is what they were in P.T. Barnum's circus. So I think they've tried to keep it as accurate as possible with some artistic license from theatre. But anyway, yeah. It is worth a look. But it's one of them films I reckon you don't want to watch repeatedly. It's like you watch it once and that's it, over. Yeah, because it's a good film. It's not as great as Murder at Orient Express, which we did last month. Nowhere near as good as that. But it's still worth a look, I'd say. Anyway, that's my ramblings over. Thank you for watching, and well, have a happy new year. My next video, next week, in the first video in the new year, I'm going to be doing a Q&A video. So I've been putting shout outs on Twitter, looking for questions, and Lon has come back with 8 questions so far. Thank you, Lon. But if you have any questions you want me to answer on the video, put them in the comments or message me on Twitter or Discord or anything like that. And I will make a list of them all that I get sent, and I'll pick out the best ones and answer them next week in video. I'll also be giving out a shout out in the video to everyone who gives me a question I answer on the video, so there's some incentive. Anyway, I'm rambling again. Have a good new year. I shall see you in 2018. Bye.